Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Anderson. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Kerry Carpenter leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Out to short. Neto throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Anderson ready to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. In there at the knees. And a strike to Gleyber. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one
2 strikes.
Cutting but missing down low. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tigers nothing. Angels due up. You're dialed into the show. Back in Anaheim, and our pitcher in this game, Jackson Jobe. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0.
Hey!
That one found hard the other way.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2.
We got full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Angels strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, 2nd inning set to go. Here's Riley Green. Anderson back to work. Anderson, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Right through there for a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. A changeup missing. Counts full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Colt Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Down on strikes, and one away.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Baez. This one in the air, right field. Dives. What a play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now here is Jace Young. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Grounds one to short. Neto zips it to first. Third out. One left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Baez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit, takes ball one. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Outside with a breaking ball. The next offering misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Kyren Paris getting ready to hit. And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Now 1 out to right. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back onto the third inning. Now Trey Sweeney. In the air, right field. Soler hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Tomas Nido at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one ripped. And that's a foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
1 ball.
That one well upstairs. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. And that is that. Tigers leave one. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, out to short. To first.
Out.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next, the Angels. First baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Falling behind 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And there's a ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That clips a corner.
I got 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here's Mike Trout. Walked his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And misses inside. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Angels go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Anaheim, out of the 4th. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Riley Green. He reached on a walk his first time. And a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. That's inside.
Inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
So 2 down now, and here is Colt Keith. Caught looking his first time up. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, Jorge Soler up at the plate. That is upstairs for ball 1.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one misses. 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That to right, McKinstry sizing this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Gustavo.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Paris swings through it for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And delivers outside. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Long run tracks it down. That is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Javier Baez. Anderson back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Outside. And that one is lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's going to be Trey Sweeney. That one inside, ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Next offering away upstairs.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And that one in the air center field. Paris makes the grab, 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Tomas Nido. Grounded out his first time up. To third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man on second, 2 down. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nido at second with 2 down. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's in there. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Reese Olson getting loose out there. Skubal, the power lefty, up as well. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. That one missed. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Stays alive. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now Nolan Shanuel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. On the ground, Sweeney. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2. Number 57, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh and 2 now. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Soriano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Number 32, also getting ready. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Green at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That catches the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
On the ground to 3rd. Fair ball.
Now batting, first baseman, Colt Keith.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Angels nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reese Olson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Trout, a strikeout and a walk. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. The Angels trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases that one out of the zone, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's down and in. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Soriano. They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The batter now, Javier Baez. That one fouled off. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, Neto. Slings to first. Baez gone into play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So digging in, Jace Young. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top 1-0. Back in Anaheim, here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the left fielder. He's 2 for 2. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Check swing, called strike. Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. That one not close. And now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a slow roller. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for L.A., Kyren Paris. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. High fly ball, shallow right field. McKinstry. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tomas Nido. Soriano back to work. And that one fouled off. Soriano goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Paris under it, puts it away for the out. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Carpenter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Close one doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. One left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Holton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Check swing, no appeal. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Canley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder, a left-hander, also throwing. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fly ball to right. And out number 1 on the grab. Zach Neto will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. In the air, out towards right center. McKinstry on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That one missed. trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Caught him looking for the K. And the Angels are gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Well, one-run game. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Number 32, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Kochanowicz getting cranked up as well. Right side, hard hit. Shanuel takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Jansen, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Javier Baez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 1-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tommy Kahnle.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Mike Trout now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one
Ball, that's
outside, and that's ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
One-run game, bottom nine. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Jorge Soler. Just missed. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And no one can get there. Trout around second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Joe Adele. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The winning run on second base. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And the slider just misses. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Nito to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Angels get one on this double, all even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Joe Adell now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Go ahead run on base. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That clips the corner.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Jansen fires.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nito, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2-0.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Kyron Paris. First pitch misses. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Squirts away a little bit. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. One down, base is empty. In there, got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Newman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. So they make short work of him there. We push on to the 11th. All tied 1-1. Brock Burke will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. McKinstry getting ready to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
On a line. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly though. RBI.
Bird, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And a base hit into right. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Line to left and foul ball. Carpenter, the lead runner at second. Green on at first with 2 down. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Brant Herter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always...
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
So the tying run at second. In the air, right side. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Just missed. Man at second. And another ball.
Normally, you wouldn't mind giving up first base, but the power waiting on deck might change your thinking a bit. Bad spot for the pitcher here in this count.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right down to shoot, and now 3-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Mike Trout, trying to deliver as the hero. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That one in there to Mike Trout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Herter is just 1 strike away.
2 balls,
and that's
2 strikes.
outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Joe Adell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Step off, throw to first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Two outs. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 12th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. We're in extras here. Leading off, Javier Baez. Burke back to work. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Andy Ibanez looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. That one's in there. Strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
To the right side. Slings to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
With the go-ahead run at third, you're deep into extra innings. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Got it! And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Staying in the game on defense, Andy Ibanez. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ohapi digs in now.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that one a little bit high. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Backed off the plate that time. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Not in time. He's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Luis Rengifo now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Runner on the move. Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Up next, the Angels. Left fielder.
Pinch hitter coming on, Taylor Ward.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Winning run at third, 2 down. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. We are tied 2-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Taylor Ward. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Number 3.
Ryan Zefferjohn on to pitch here.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number 56.
Go ahead run on base. Nito getting ready to hit.
Leading on to the Tigers. That's Tomas Nito.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Terry Carpenter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Terry Carpenter.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Hit slowly on the ground, and that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're deep into extras. Inside, almost got him. Pitch out, but no action. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. Sweeney at third with two away. Off the mark there. And that's ball three. Gleyber Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tarek Skubal.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bat.
And here is Kyren Paris. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And next for the Angels, Kevin Newman.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. One away. The winning run at second. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. The other way. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The winning run at third here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Here in the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Still looking for a winner. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to begin the 14th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Down and away for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they have the lead deep into extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in, Riley Green. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. Zephyr John, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So here's Baez now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Torres, the runner at third. Keith at second with 1 away. Line to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Zefferjohn is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, number 32. Man at first with one gone. Andy Ibanez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop
Outside,
takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next up for the Tigers, Tomas Nido. First pitch
inside.
misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Curve in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Tigers 7 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels,